Hello everyone, good morning. I hope all are you well. And I always say this mock distribution. Mock distribution always will give you new thoughts and idea. How do you develop your idea? Today also I will say something important things. No. Today I will discuss something about you. About I also said many things because one thing is moving in my mind. One thing is articulating in my mind is the habit and habitual things. Why we will learn and what will be. Our surrounding life is very difficult things moving all time. Because I am thinking I want to learn, and many people they they always ask to ourselves. They always ask to us now. I'm so learning. Yes. I'm so learning. But who said? Who said he never thinks I am also learning? If he would know, if he would have known very properly this language, what would happen? Today also now, I also try to do I try to do develop, I try to do share something new way. Because of one thing I found here, words and sentences, words and sentences. How can you start? And many people, so they never think that I want to do something new. And what is the new things? New idea never ever will come to your mind while doing. The one of the great persons so said. One of the great persons so said this idea like this also. Not only the success secret is uh, hmm, doing work. Never ever things. Every day you have to do what you want to do every day. Otherwise, never ever you will. But another people, all our people, I think also now, today also I will discuss something about education and what is the education meaning of our life. Many people psychology and education. I also wanted to say like this all my life. What what can I say? What can I think? Some birds are already they are coming slowly now. Some few birds, as you see, all they are so waiting already comes. So these birds now, one bird is going to say another birds. He calls to another bird. Now I also say this many birds already are there. So now, as you can see, here are so many birds waiting. Okay, now you also wait because of that. Which day I come here? If you don't wait properly and if you don't think about me, why I will give you them uh, biscuits. Because of that now, yesterday and before yesterday, I I didn't come here. Yesterday and before yesterday, I didn't come here today. Also now I have today I have come here. Please now I will give you them biscuits. Okay, this is the practice. They also and some days they also pretend. They also pretend to us to me because of that it is that they are birds thinking, it is not my thinking. So regularly regularly coming is not the possible. Because of that we have some work. We go another place and that's why everyday going here, everyday coming here, not the possible. One thing I found here, this the thing is that very interesting thing. Now so many birds already have come here, so now they will start to eating. Okay, one big biscuits already, one of birds taken. So now, as you can see here, there are so many birds. Uh, they're also eating. Okay, start to eating. No, 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 never ever go. And I will not do any harm things to you. Okay, these are things is not my. I say always. I say to myself. I say to myself. And here is that one thing is very, very important things when we don't know. But I always try to say to others people now, you also can see to me something different. Okay, now here are so many just showing to you. Then after showing, then I will start my video. Here, today also thought, so I don't come. Today also I won't come. Today also I don't come. Today also I won't come. These are things. So English meanings of in English language, it has so many rules, regulations, but who know this type of the words and which type of the words will come to your mind, and what is the meaning of this language, and why not? And I always ask myself, you say something about yourself. You ask yourself what you want to do, what you want to learn. These things will be very, very important things to know when you do. Because like this, I am so saying that your speaking styles and my speaking styles is so very different. And so I wanted to make different speaking style. I also wanted to make different speaking styles. So few times let us look at what kinds of sentences will come through. You will not understand what I am saying. So I always say this morning walk. By the morning walk, so I can think, I can understand to myself. Because of that, one thing is very, very bad things, very, very bad things, always moving to us. But here is that one thing that I found when I go to my home, then I feel very uneasy feels or what things I want to do, I cannot do. If I cannot do, nothing will happen because of that. By the art, by the things, by the language, we like this. We people just what we have to do. These are things. And another things, if asked to me, okay, now. And what things, I remember in my mindset, some of the words coming. These are things is that at the moment or in the moment, at the moment time, in the evening time, it was read and read many, many, many types of the, but we couldn't understand what would be because by the storytelling story also when I started reading some stories by the stories many things lots of things I read and read lot of things lots of books by the reading books my mind doesn't work and because of that here and what the reason is and that is here if I ask to myself I ask to myself if another someone would be with me if someone another would be because then also I would say to him something I would say to something I would share to him something and because of that there is any there was no any person but we are understand we are the feeling that which person in our society they are also doing job they think they know they are educated but so I say they are not the educated person and sometimes I had gone I had met with my one another person that times when I noticed these things and what sentences was like so sentences they was saying but after thinking they started speaking but it is the true things and common people things always common people things always will go will meet common people things always meet the common people but uncommon people they also now want to do something they like I want to become an artist but I love but because of which and in the art field so many kinds of artists also they are working but what I want to work and what is the matter of this my feelings never ever will come so there also one of the art exhibition I have to do and by the art exhibition I have to share my words. I want to share with my words some of the people, and which are my people they wanted to buy my paintings. And I always think that, always just think that wise people they always stay in doubt. They instead want wise people. This words, I am so saying these words now. Oh, wise people, they always live in doubt. Wise people, they always live in doubt. The wise people, these words, I said, wise people, they always live in doubt. But other people, so they live always the confidence. Because of that, why we are always the allies that I am so searching my truth, and which are words for me, which what things also know, and how can I be people that do not understand, so what things I have and what things I have. This the word is now today's topic is what things I have. I have to do something different. What things like this? If you many people they're so they by born they're so learning something in by born they get many things, but why not? And I'm so trying to do something in my artwork like this. This is the question of this my words. If I ask to yourself and what you want to do, and what is the problem, what is the problem, or simplest things, and why you what, and after born, what you get from your family. But if you get some hurt from your family that like if your father mother doesn't give, but and one thing is now in my mind, and some of the different things coming. These things is so getting job. If the your father mother they are so doing job that your father mother so they want to. And do they they will think that about you. They will think, oh, you also can you also have to do job. Because of now, if I give you also give some of the examples to you like this, you will notice that our social and surrounding life who are doing business, who are doing this topic is very interesting topics to do. So now we'll start discuss that about this. Why not? We can change our life with what things like one of the grocery shop man, one of the grocery shop man. He wants to do his child. He wants to do his child like a grocery worker, grocery seller. So his child also will become when the opportunity will go out, then their thinking will go, uh, their thinking will change. Beside that things now, yes, now also have coming here, and my son, my daughters, I always think that about the what things I am thinking. I also want to do there also there, if they can think, if they think like me, if they think like me, and this would be very nice. Because there's now something I also try to change. Because that's what is the matter of now. What things are saying? Okay, now you asked me some question. Another question is in our surrounding life. I always observe so many people are in so many types of people. They are moving in our surrounding life, but we are never want to get like me. We never wanted to get like me, because of what things I have. Like this speaking also now speaking, you are also doing so. But I never find out as any honesty person, and like this integrity person. Because and I never found out the integrity person who can. Something also coming in my mind and another extra words. And that's also now I'm so taking some rest because of that, which are words is like there's also now if I say to you this type of this words is very like this my mind doesn't work this about beyond my thinking, because this things is something different things I'm so doing. What things is small words makes the big words there. So and what things in my books, what kinds of book now I am reading. In these books so many different speaking styles they are also creating, but writing time they get more time and they get change their thinking. They also can write, but there also one thing is very dangerous thing is the speaking time. Small words will come, smaller words will come, and common words will come like this. I'm still thinking that, and our parents, what kinds of words they are using, they are what kinds of words they are so in, but we do not understand this. But whose father and whose father, like this, whose father and mother, they want to do something different. I'm so trying to do something so different because of that, how different things will works in your mind. Your mind will never do work. Because of that, I also think that when my mouth doesn't work, my speaking doesn't work, that what will be. I couldn't say that nothing will come. So therefore, one thing is very even in practice. By the practice, we I also can do. Because of that, I also noticed this one thing. My son also making video. But yesterday, one thing I observed. One of the girl, she made this one of the YouTube channel, and I noticed this her channel. Her channel is running from 2009, like this 2009 to 2026, and only the I person. I only made this channel by like this also now 2020. 2000 I'm also doing this practice 2020 2024, and like this also now 2000 not and 23 and 4 5 6 5 also 6 and 3 years I'm doing this practice. By the 3 years, what things I learned because of that, I also couldn't learn. I think also now sometimes when I think also now my mind doesn't work, and sometimes when I think mind and what things I'll say and what things I would say, I can say what things which are words I can say. Now also now I'll go to my home, then because of that some of the words, and now I'll go to my home, then I'll think that now some of the students may come in my house, then I have to say to them what they are so doing, and like this what kinds of thing they need. But they don't know. But I want to say something so different. But they never want to understand my words. Because of that, there is a problem. But I want to say something so different. But why not take the courage, because and which person another person who wants to take person, so they didn't pay money, they couldn't pay money for this so now, and there's very, very dangerous things so now. Okay, now my mind is going. I'm thinking that one thing I do not know, but when I go to my home, then my doesn't work. My I also think that and now here so walking here so making video after going to my home, my all mind goes to very slow. My mind goes to very slow. And what is the matter of this my sense? Never ever think that, and I also think that thinking is very important, but and how can and which way I can develop my words, and which kinds of words would be and helpful. So there's a lot of things I have to do, and there's a when because of that, and 2 days ago also now I had gone to my one of the friends house. Then I say, okay, now then I said to him, I'm so coming, but some of the things is happened because okay, I know his situation, his how can I say this situation to him, uh, his and her. His situation was not good also. I know, but there's some fishes moving like this one. Rather than his situation was not good, but not good. And he phoned me and some days ago, so no brother come. Okay, now so I also, but my situation also not good. And by the my situations now I also tried to go in his house, but this was I went in his house, but after entering his house, I saw something is different. But his restaurant was not good. His kitchen room was not good. His like, but this one thing is, and something is similar with me, and some of the things we can. And some there's no mindset, some also similar. And then as I said, now we have to take something, and now so now some days later I also go again. Then I have to spend all day long. But this is the exam time. Exam also exam time. So some days later, so I'll get again my time. Then I have to do some difference because. I'll say to him now, I wanted to give all his money to him. What kinds of now? Then it would be very good for me because there is lots of things also now by the thinking, by the understanding. Not then I should notice this. Then what I am just thinking. So never ever I can think the nothing. Never ever. Okay. Now this is the not things because of that which are words important for you, which are words important, very important for you. You never ever think that these are not these words are coming, but I try to do actually him, but by the English language, because the English is a so very different language. This is a very terrible terrible situation. But one thing I notice, and when we grow up, if we leave our illusion, if we leave our illusion, I always my mind is now going to the curiosity. After curiosity, my mindset will again start to do speak. Now curiosity mindset also now working in my mind. Then some few days later, my again my another steps, another learning situation will start. It is the nowadays also now I am so I am in curiosity. I'm in curiosity mindset. Now I am so thinking, but because of that, now when I do my practice, if I do not the practice, then what is happening? What is happening? I always ask to myself. This is the if I say in our surrounding life, and there is so lots of the people they are so living, and their life. I always ask to myself, and what there's also these are very very bad things and happening all time, and all time our situation is not saying to us now this is good for you and this is not good for our society. But I say also now, and why but why I cannot do something different here is that is now my words because of that some of the some few people so now they all time try to do iron so I try to do and by the with the harmful way and try to do some and I also said the one of the things I said no does that and my daughter is studying and still learning. You also can say no does that and so after so there is one thing now I want to say something important. If I do not say from it will not go out from my mind. And when I saw one day also now Sunday last Sunday making videos now Monday also now and not back and something also happened with me and Sunday I and my daughter and one of the like this tuition for tuition. So one of the Chief Justice house I had gone to, and after going, my daughter, and when we meet some of the people, others people, then our nervousness are also noticing because of that. Like this, I'm new person after like this, 10, 15, and 100 people. When I'll share to with them some words, then I think also now my speaking will move. My speaking will move to another way because of that. After going to okay, and there and she talked to she started to talk. She started to talking with some of the, and I also said in English that time. She was started to talking in English. I also think that now I have to do something if I don't say my daughter and him beside was my daughter beside was, and my daughter was my side. Then also now I also know she couldn't say something. Also now she is understanding, but no, she couldn't say right answer that time. So no, I also was nervous, and quite nervous is very dangerous things. And these are things that now if I do not share, these are words. And one thing also now last time also now the when the Chief Justice had come, I also introduced my name is, and by the something happened, whether something else will happen, then I asked to him, okay, now something from art, by the art things, and many things, what I think, so I did not understand and what I'll say to him, and they also said, no, just to learn, and I try to do say something about also art, about their art, and what is the dual art. But I also sometimes last time also one also said, how did you come? How did you come? I also couldn't say, I was so puzzled because of that. How did you come? These words I never. Also, I read these words. How did you come? So if the someone can say to me, someone saying to me, but that time so I was quite nervous. That was my daughter answered to me, my daughter answered to him, her. Okay, now we have to buy the scooty, and but that time my mindset thinking was another. In my thinking was another in think another in other things. My thing was that was okay, and these are travel things. All times we make some of the travel with us, but we never want to understand. We never want to listen because of that. What things we are doing, they also do, and we also cannot move because of that. Their thinking will do like this. They will work because we are people, so we want to do business. We want to do business in our life, but what kinds of business is important for me, for us, we never ever understand. But I want to become an artist. That's why I think this always it is very easy. One of the Carver persons who said simplify the Vincent Van Gogh, and it is very easy. It is very easy to be simple. But I had that one word I found. It is very easy to be simple, but it is very easy to be happy. It is very easy to be happy, but it is very difficult to be simple. There's one of the tree I'm so watching. So every day, I also think that what kinds of I always say to the other people like this: if you want to be happy, if you choose the hard work. Without hard work, we never be successful. So successful things are many people they're so working with their way, but they never feel something like that. They think what I did. So these things is very dangerous. Some of the people also they are so sitting and what they are so doing, they are doing things and not the me, not the work. So another things all types of working and what types of the work, what is the thinking. But if we could do something and difference. I always if you want to be happy, you choose the hard work. And after so going to the home, I think also something happen or not happen. there's nothing will be. But one thing that I thought in myself, but when I would have like this, like this, when my Ola route will close, when my Ola route closes, then I take the action because okay, now my many things when I was like this, I was married, when I was married, these things is how to say. Like this, after saying these words, I'll also forget. Because forgetting is natural things. Forget. You'll forget. But now these the words. Um, these words will be now. When I got married, I never think that when I got married, and I got married. This also now, and some of the words are coming when you got married, and which year, like this. These types of words, when I got married. But after going to the home, then I feel something so different. What things I said here, but after going to the home, I think that some of the words, I never get find out this. When I got married, this type of words are very important because when I got married, I was very, I was very young. And when I got married, I was very young. That time I was lots of money. That time, so in my pocket, I don't have lots of money, and there was some of the dog. This was I so lost, and okay, and there was one dog. Where is that dog was I think they fell down this dog in this pond. Something that would be, but it's here. Okay, this type of was very important for you. And when I got married, when I was in at college, these are things. But I think first you learn yourself. Okay, now so I am trying to say to you, when I got married, that time I had no much money. Only I had some few money, and this the my money was like this 59 rupees. With 59 rupees, I like this words I can say this just like this also word I want to say to you now. So now I remember when I got married, I had only 59 rupees. With this now 2000 now I remember one of the 50 rupees note, another is 5 rupees note, and both of this 2 to 4 rupees note. Then also now with this 50 rupees, I like this was to marry secretly. So had with I had gone another way with a girl with 59 rupees. And this time, so now today, so now I have to think if I can do, if I can get married now also now I have two children, and they're also reading in one of the girls, she is reading in art college, and another also now my boy, and she also now reading in school, and English medium school, so like I can say. But now when this words will I say again and again, no matter this, and one thing is do again and again. This was copy. After copying, you will get find out this your words. Now I'll say again. This when I got married, and that time when I got married, that time I had only 59. When I got married with 59 rupees. Don't know, and with this 59, I had one of the bike, and I said to them, girl, now can you go? If you can go, if you go. You may come if you can go, and if you want to come with me now, you can get married to me. This is one of the 1 kilometer milestone. Every day I come here for saying to something to me, and what things I want to do in my life. But no, why not? There is no any secret, and there is no any sense. But these are words is me. These are words all are me. And so I want to develop by the words. Because of that, and nervous, very when I go to the another person house, then when I go to the another person house, then also now for our nervousness, we couldn't think like them. I don't know if I go after some few days, and our mindset will be familiar with them, then automatically sense will come. These are the two things. Now. Then that was now, and I saw that one thing is very interesting things. Now I notice in my life, when I go another house, then my curiosity goes high up, my curiosity, and in the time my mindset goes to the take the curiosity, and what can I think, what can I do for them, and so, if I give them some of the paintings, they will take or not. These are things is very difficult, and this like these things gives me very terrible situation. These things makes to me very terrible situation. These things makes me this very terrible situation. Now I'll start again to say, okay, now married. Okay, now what things now I'm still thinking that if I can do like this, and why not I can do for my painting. And now today also now already I have developed my life for my wife, but if I do not give her something good, and it would be not good, because of that which day she had come with me. But I all times I said, now I'll do something not good. But there is now this is the things is this things is terrible things. This things was very terrible. But okay, now again I say this was which day I got married. Which day I got married. No one will say to you like that. Who will say to you this is the correct or not? But I am thinking that when I got married, I also get married, and I will get get married. I will get married when I'll get married. Okay, now the words. When I got married at that time, my situation was not nothing I was nothing I was in my pocket. And after with the I thought, I mean, this time my thought was very important for me. Because of that, I examined to myself. I also pressured to myself, if I can live with her, I would be successful artist. This is the very terrible thing. So now, this is the, and now before when I when I pass, because of that, this type of the words is a terrible words for me, and this type of the words was very terrible for me, because all times I examined, I also examined, and I pushed myself in a terrible situation. All time I pushed, but this words also take risks in our life. If you win, you can lead. If you lose, you can guide. These words, I remember. Something also happened there. Yesterday something happened when I had gone to, because of the now what is that happening, and which words, if I do not say which words, my mind's words, if I do not say what happened yesterday and properly, but there is something will be missing there will be something missing. Because of that, with these words I am still learning. With these words I am thinking that now all time your answer will be like this, your answer, some of the two words. Okay, now every time I say to my dear friends, now if you want to be happy, you choose the hard work, otherwise never ever your life will be very good. So that was when some of the people go through my way, then I should say to them also, if you want to be happy, you choose the hard work. Then every day I say, with my speaking which types of words. Okay, now when I got married, this was at that time my money was, I had no much more money, and what the others people do, what I did, very very terrible situation. So I did, and that's why so now some of the people, they are also watching, they are not giving to me, and their thinking style is so very different. Where also now they are so watching. Because of that, there is a very dangerous thing. So now I did, but so now they are in their minds. So now something so happening. Because of that, what can I do? And my father was, and my mother was now. And what is the my situation like this in my house? And my mother was died in class 9. And after I thought that if I do not marry, and I thought if I do not if I do not get married, if I don't get married, my life will be spoiled. Then so now I have to, and anyhow, anywhere come from any girl, I have to marry her. After married, I want to I have to learn to I want to teach him. After learning, there was no, that time was not the nothing in my life also now, and there is very very dangerous things, and these are things I'm so today understanding, and what I did like this, what I did before, what was in my life. So also terrible life I spent with me, who will understand, because of the when I was in art college, that time was like this, third year, or not third year, fourth year. Just I just pass out third year to fourth year. Then I got married, and all of my teachers also would say to me very negative words already said, but I couldn't think, and what they will understand about me, and what they are still thinking about me. It is not the matter is that what things I am thinking for me. It is the matter. So some of the David of the saint and people also say to me, never you take smoke, and also taking smoking when I do my paint, that time I couldn't take any smoke. But after doing, and after this is the pleasure. So said David also said, when I take the smoking, this is a very big pleasure, and this is the very interesting things. And I also think that if I do also. Kind of like this also now this time, that my time was very terrible, and I had to do in pressure like this also now. I was in pressure in my life because of that, and some of the already like this through 2 3 4, or already through 3 years, I met with the her, and after I think these are very, very dangerous things. If I do not get married, then what will happen? These things will be very very bad things. That also now I was in. I would do some of the exercise, and my body was so very strength. And what can I do? What I would have to do? What I like this very situation was not, but money was not in my pocket. Money was not in my pocket. I always would go here and there, and how can I make money? How can I make money? How the people will how people will buy my paintings, and how can I sell my paintings? What also I think and think. Also I could think and think. This the thinking is very very interesting things now. Today also now I'm so thinking which paintings, which type of the paintings I am doing. I want to do this type of room. How can I sell? Okay, now this thing is now I'll go. And when I got married, that time I had 59 rupees. This situation was very terrible. If I said to you now, you listen. Okay, now I'm so saying to you, I started to say, when I got married, that time only I had 59 rupees. Sir, you say, and next, that's what. And And after 2 years already, one girl born, and her name is like, you also know all of the boy girl. No, okay, and then I started my life, and I had to earn money. Okay, now I said again that when I got married, I had only 59 rupees, and today now I am thinking that okay, and what happened? Then also now when I got married, and how did that possible? Okay, now so now secretly I married, and I had to do married. I had to do got married and secretly, and one of the girls now I said to the before this married, before the which day I got married, what I got is now that time so now I said to the her, now if you love to me, you'll go with me, and then that this time was very dangerous thing. So now she also said, okay, now I said, okay, run. And we we bunk our house. We bunk our house. Then now, okay, now we leave. We leave our house in the morning time. We had left ours the morning time, and with this day also now I also remember what I did. One of my friend was in the friend sister house. I had gone. I had reached. I had like this. Now this was how when this time my our thinking about oh Lord, okay now when I like this kept my steps when I kept my steps in my friend's sister house. Morning, good morning. When I my foot kept my foot kept on the room house, so I feel this feeling was very so terrible because of that only my thing was like this and extra things how and when I will do kiss to her all these things when I will do kiss to her because of that so this courage was so very high. But now today also now I have to do something different, and something I have to do something different. I'll do something. So what if I ask you what you want to do? These are very secret things. Now, so now when I get the money, only I need money because of that. Now in my mind is something different. But one of the words also said, and yesterday David Hockney, the fear of death is the who has no the fear of death, and they are not doing something so good because of that and fear of death. Now this was now I'll say to you, this words is now helpful. Okay, now what things now before my dear friends. So I say these are all of this. Some of the quotes, some of the like this your daily habit, what you are doing, what you did already, like this. Now my thing is that my thing is going like this. By the past things, by the past when I would read some of the story and storytelling, and by the quotes. Quotes helps to you. Quotes. By the quotes, your thinking will develop. By the quotes, what the others people will do, your action will like this shape. Your action will shape by the quotes. Because of that, when the people will say the like this, people will throw stones at you. You don't throw them back. You collect and you build an empire. This is the course of the like this motivational course. You will get the motivation by the course and motivational work. Mindset. But here is that one thing is extra things of no story. Story means like that. I think also my life, my things are now going like that. What things I did, what things I have to do. Because of if I do not do some practice, because of that what things is moving, because of the why what things is running in my life, what will say there. So now I will say to you here. Just I found one another words, self-life words. Now, so now before I said which are words you need. Today, so now self-life words. These days, the words will be very helpful when we start to speak to others people. Then, what do we ask to them and why they will listen? The self-help words, self-life, your life words you need to say to now. And so, one thing I get found, and what I am doing and what I am thinking, what also before I said, what things your words, what things like this. No, if I ask you some of the words like this, your body was name, your body first to say your mind, your eyes, your nose, and my ears already heard, my ears already I heard. I just don't know. I will start. So these are words will be very very good because when I got married, that's and one of the that person said this Sherlock Holmes when because of the learning this one of the great persons said copy until you get find out yourself and do copy. There's one words I also remember these words, very important words. So there are many things I'm also learning. There's also I'm so asking to myself, my dear friends, every time what is happening in our life. I also said to myself, when I got married, that time also these feelings also had given to me some of the few feelings, already past feelings. I am by the past feelings, I am thinking something. I'm so because and past are all my life, well, my inspiration, my life is my inspiration, how I learned and what I would do previous time. These are things now today. Now one things I understood, these are feelings. And when the other people will say now what you, how are you, how what is, but when I would say all are my past life, all are my when I would say past life, all are my life, what is in already what I spend and how I spend this my life. These are the things. If I can say, that means I learned something new. I used to go. I would happen, and I could do some of the words. These are all these words will work for me because of that. And some of the few words, and I also said before when we learn this language, then I'm still thinking that they are already they have learned, they already have passed and 40 years after borning they are so after borning they are so learning. And now just I'm so learning, I'm so developing this language from I am so I have been developing this language from and from 3 years, from 3 years. Also, I said these words. I already let's from 3 years. But sometimes I feel so now to just know one thing is very very important things I found. I think also I thought also every day everything I found. So no, there's no when I said no. If the yourself you can say very nicely, if you can say very nicely yourself, then so that means you learn something in your life. Okay, this is not done. Because we people, we never ever we can say our words. We never ever can say our words with our mouth because of that. I don't know about this amount. And my feelings, and my imagination, my thought, things, idea, all things. Where I got these are the feelings that are where I got my feelings. These are things are now yes, I think one thing is because that in our like this only these things in our states, in my place or now if the somebody can do, if somebody can do something different, it is the very very dangerous things they have to do. These things is very dangerous things why I am saying like this. What is this? Okay, now sometimes now I have got found here. some of the chips, what kinds of chips? Yes. Okay, no matter. And what things now? These are very very interesting things is running. Interesting things running in our mind. But if I say which are words, because of by the English language, when you start to thinking, but first some of the situation will come. First you have to develop. We develop our body, we develop our mindset, and few like this, some little, by the little words we try to say we are joined, and then what do you do? Then slowly I join myself, and I want to share to you. Okay, now so when I got married, this was me, and if the someone asks to me and how you develop, and when I'll meet others people, these are words is for me will be this is the true words, and what happened, what this like this very very terrible situation. So now already I had passed, this is the you and some days ago, so now I think so now all things now I move, already forget already all things I forgot from my mind. But no, I also again I had I had been again I all things I found myself like newly, and because I would say which are words your favorite words, which are words first you say which are words your favorite words. But now when the problem will start speaking time, this the problem is like this. One day I had got gone here and there, every person they want to listen by the common words, because of that what you want to do is the good things when and which are words will come to you. Because of something was also now when I had gone to my like this Chief Justice house, and another house also now I had gone before, right? But okay, this time so another new person we meet when we meet to another person, and what things is coming, what things is working in our mind. This is the very terrible. Okay, now slowly my mind, and before so I said what and what like there was no first also said before. Now you say some of the words, my father name, mother name, and my mother, about my mother, about my father, what things is coming to mind. So you try to say about her. And my mother already my father like this, my father now, so this also come already. My father all time torture to my mother, and my mother, so I also showed, but I was like this small. That time I couldn't say to my father so nothing. Then my father also now would beat to me, would beat into me. That's why I couldn't say. But I started my so now I thought this thought is not what can I do, this is not this impossible things. Also now this is my life, and that's also now I'm so doing this type of painting. People they do not understand this is what is happening with me. This is the real things. If I say now I also searching the true, and what is the true things that will happen, because my life was so, I think my life was so very different than others people. That's why so now I'm so thinking my life was so very different than others people life. My child life, my childhood was very different than others life. Because of that I would not like to go to school because of that some reason. And what that time when the other people would go to the school, that time in my family, in my house, I would observe many terrible situation. But this is by the this type of the situation I couldn't like to go. I would not like to go in school. So this is my that was my schooling was not the good. That's what okay. These are all these terrible things. But these are all are my terrible things. I try to say, and now this is the time when I learned everything. So now when I say to myself, this is the terrible situation. So now this is the terrible. When you live your past life is much. It is gone. But I think also now. You have to say these are all things I say these are all things is motivation for you. These are all past life will give you the motivation to you. When you remember these things, then your body and mind again will ignite and what the happen because of that. By the thinking also now, by the thinking by for this situation, I had gone to the art college. I had to go and all I had to go in art college. That's why now. So this is the time is the very urgent. I have to go, and now it is the near about 7 o'clock. It is. So now one thing that I found today, and what's the rewards you need, what's the rewards you think you have to say. These are things, but we never ever we can say our all of those hours words and what is the true things, and because of that these are things is very interesting. Many people also that I do say their words, but if you want to say your words, if you want to say your secret words, you otherwise only the where by the English language you can say these are the words, and like in Bengali words never will come. So mindset on what happened, what you are doing, what like this now. Today I'm thinking that some let us know when I'll go to the Delhi or Mumbai, and I can some and now today I'm thinking that today I'm thinking something different. I'm already today and the past things is very terrible was because of this in your life what happened. If you can say this properly, then your mouth will work like this. You like that now. These are the things is very interesting things. So I'll go, but no, yeah. So speaking is very important things. What you learn for the others well, what is these things is happening. So now when I'll go to my home, then I'll feel very like this nervousness because of that. I couldn't say that was nothing because of that. I don't know what things are happening because I'm so thinking, I'm so needed, and some of the things working in my mind because some of the terrible situations are already. But in which family I belongs to, in which family I belongs to, this family was very terrible. This time and at that time was so very. I could we like and how can I say this is we are Bengalian people, so all times we think we are very like we are we are belonging in a SC community family like this and for the this and like this fisherman community also belongs in fisherman community. My father so my father grandfather they also all they were belongs to fisherman community. My grandfathers would go to the catch like fish, and my father all times I'll say these are words when I'll go to the and when I shall go to the Delhi and Bhupen, these other words is very important for me because if I do not make some sentences with me, some of the sentences, but I think also everything I can say everything and properly. No. There's also something also. Today now I'm so thinking that I have to write something about myself. Today now I have to write something of myself. Now you think that why you are doing this type of the paintings. The question of this your mindset will so work. So then and automatic and what things these are things and what things I want to say, what things I want to learn. These are not this you learn. That's also I remember, but I could say my words. I could say I want to say my words, my personal life, my personal. These are my. I also have some story in my life. This is the story, unsaid story. I want to share to me and myself untold story, and what things also happen for this. Why today also now I am so learning, today also I am so thinking. But many people, they always, and after what happened now in our surrounding people, they never like this now. When I was in art college, then also now that time I try to do draw and draw. But there is many terrible things already happened because of that. Some of the people would come and in my house, and after coming they would go back, and they would back. Then so now I ask myself, what? Then so many students also now I help them, but they never understand to me. They never understand me. Some of the students, and there is the things I also saying to them. Now you also do develop your words and sentences which are words for you. Now I should think of now, I have to do something. God also now has given to me God also has given to me some. God also now God has given to me some. What is this? God has given to me something important things. By the important things, I can learn, I can understand through myself. So many times, all times, I'm also thinking that if you learn something different, and different things will move to yourself. But if you don't learn nothing, I don't know to do now. I have found something interesting things. What are things is what things are very important for you, and by the sense you can develop your words. Because of that, if you take some of the things, towards it will not the good. Because if I take this type of the things and all day long, I had to take very and terrible things. Now I'll just say bye bye. Have a nice day and good day.